Hello, I'm Salinger B. Pinilla, the first presenter of this report to tackle about the local level crisis management committees. The objectives of this report is to know the included committees, the barangay peace and order, their function in crisis management, and its membership. This topic includes having three committees, which are Peace and Order Council, Subnational Councils, NPOC Secretariat, and the Barangay Peace and Order Committee. First is the Peace and Order Council, Subnational Councils. The Peace and Order Council is set up at different levels of government such as national, regional, provincial, city, and municipal levels. Ang goals nila ay to ensure peace, security, and public order within sa kanilang nasasakupan. They aim to coordinate efforts among different government agencies, stakeholders, and community para tugunan ng epektibo ang mga issues na related sa crime, conflict, and emergencies. Ang lower level branches ng Peace and Order Councils is called Sub-National Councils. Nakapokus sila sa task na galing sa National Peace and Order Council. Ang kanilang main goal is to make sure na magkaroon ng peace and order ang iba't ibang lugar dito sa ating bansa. They aim to collaborate with various authorities and agencies para mag-promote ng safety, to prevent conflict, and maintain order within their respective areas of responsibility. Ang subnational ay mayroon siyang tatlong councils which are pertaining sa following: the Regional Peace and Order Council, Provincial Peace and Order Council, and City or Municipal Peace and Order Council. Ang Regional Peace and Order Council, it is composed of the region's provincial governors, the mayors of the highly urbanized cities, the presidents of the leagues of municipalities, the regional counterparts of the departments, offices, and agencies of NPOC. Its chairman and vice chairman to be appointed by the SILG. Its goal is to promote collaboration among different levels of government and agencies to address security issues and maintain peace within the region. Next naman ang Provincial Peace and Order Council. Ito naman ay binubuo ng provincial government, agency representatives under sa leadership ng provincial governor. Aim nito na mag-enhance ng local peace and order initiative and ensure effective coordination among government agencies at the provincial level. Lastly, or the third is the City or Municipal Peace and Order Council. It is composed of the city or municipal counterparts of the departments, offices, and agencies of NPOC. The mayor is its chairman, and the vice mayor is its vice chairman. This council involves local government agencies representative na pinangungunahan ng mayor upang magtugon ng peace and order concerning within sa city or municipality. Ang goal nito ay magkaroon ng safe and secure environment para sa mga residente through cooperation and coordination sa local government units and agencies. Next to be discussed is function of subnational councils. First is provide a forum for dialogue and deliberation of major issues and problems affecting peace and order, including insurgency. Recommend measures which will improve or enhance peace and order and public safety in their respective areas of responsibility, including insurgency measures. Recommend measures to converge and orchestrate internal security operations, efforts of civil authorities and agencies, military, and police. Apply moral suasion to and or recommend sanction against local chief executives who are giving material and political support to the Khamenei's rebels. Monitor the provision of livelihood and infrastructure development programs and projects in the remote, rural, and indigenous population areas adapted to isolate them for the Khamenei's rebels, agitate or arouse, organize, and mobilize, and ideological political organization works, and perform other functions assigned by law the President of the NPOC. This function of subnational councils ay isang plataforma for local leaders and agencies to discuss and address kung gaano kahalaga ang peace and security issues, including problems like insurgency. They suggest ways to improve safety such as mag-implement ng anti-insurgency measures and coordinate security operations sa iba't ibang authorities. Ini-encourage ng councils na magkaroon ng penalty ang kung sino man na local leaders na sumusuporta sa mga rebelde na grupo, while also overseeing the implementation of programs sa mga rural areas para maiwasan ang suporta sa mga rebelde. They work to engage communities, organize efforts, and carry out various tasks assigned by laws or higher authorities to maintain peace and order effectively.
Good day, ma'am, and good day, mates. I am Jello Hopmaon. I am the second reporter, and I will explain the assigned topic, which is the NPOC Secretariat and the Barangay Peace and Order Committee. The NPOC Secretariat is responsible for managing the administrative and technical activities of the Peace and Order Council that organize various government administrative levels. It coordinates activities with relevant agencies of the government and is headed by the Deputy Director General of the National Security Council. And the Regional Director of the DILG lead the RPOC Secretariat at the provincial, city, and municipal levels. The PPOC or CCOC and MPOC Secretariats are headed by the senior DILG officers in each area. In addition, the Secretariat at each level shall be assisted by staff from the Council Chairman. Ibig sabihin, ang NPOC Secretariat ay ang responsible sa pamamahala ng mga administratibo at teknikal na aktibidad ng National Peace and Order Council. Ito ay nag-coordinate sa iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno at pinamumunuan ng Deputy Director General ng National Security Council. Ang mga tungkulin nito ay kinabibilangan ng pagbuo ng mga plano para sa kapayapaan at kaayusan at pagsubaybay sa implementasyon ng mga programa. At ang responsibilities naman ng NPOC Secretariat is first, undertake liaising and coordination of activities with appropriate agencies of the government. Mahalaga ito upang matiyak ang mga programa at proyekto para sa kapayapaan at kaayusan na umaayon sa mga layunin ng iba't ibang ahensya. And number 2 is to provide technical and administrative assistance to the performance of the NPOC. Ito ay ang pag-provide ng technical at administratibong suporta upang matulungan ng NPOC sa kanilang mga tungkulin. Kasama rito ang pagbigay ng impormasyon, ng pagsasagawa ng mga pag-aaral at pagtulong ng mga logistical na aspeto sa kanilang operasyon. And number 3 is propose programs, projects, services, and activities contributing to the furtherance of peace and order and public safety situation in the national level. Isa sa mga pangunahing tungkulin ng sekretary ay ang pagmungkahi ng mga programa, proyekto, serbisyo at aktibidad na makakatulong sa pagpapabuti ng sitwasyon ng kapayapaan at kaayusan. Ito ay ang paglalayong mas mapalakas ang seguridad at kapayapaan ng bansa. And number 4 is recommend and prepare POC agenda, resolutions of the council, minutes of meeting, and other similar documents during POC meetings. Ito ay tungkol sa paghanda at dokumentasyon para sa transparency at accountability. And number 5 is monitor and consolidate semestral region reports on POC activities and accomplishments. Ito ay ang tungkulin ng sekretary na subaybayan at pagsamasamahin ang mga semestral na ulat mula sa mga rehiyon tungkol sa aktibidad at tagumpay ng POC. Ito ay nagbibigay diin sa progreso at epektibong implementasyon ng mga programa. And number 6 is maintain systems and database of POC related to reports and records, and perform such other tasks as may be directed by the council. Ito ay maaaring itataga ang sekretary upang gampanan ang iba pang gawain ayon sa direksyon ng konseho. Ito ay nagpapakita ng kakayahang umangkop at pagtuon ng iba't ibang iba pang possible na pangangailangan. The next topic is the Barangay Peace and Order Committee. According to the Executive Order number 366 of 1996, a Peace and Order Committee is in every barangay shall be organized and will serve as the implementing arm of the city. Municipal Peace and Order Council at the barangay level. Barangay Peace and Order Committee functions and responsibilities. First is formulate Barangay Peace and Order and Public Safety Plan and furnish copies to the following: Barangay Development Council for reference and consideration in formulation of the Barangay Development Plan. Next is City of Municipal Peace and Order Council for reference and coordination of the formulation of CMPOPS plan. Second is recommend measures to improve or enhance peace and order and public safety in the community, and monitor and coordinate the implementation of peace and order programs and projects of the barangay level, serve as an information gathering mechanism, monitor and report to appropriate authorities suspicious illegal activities and personalities involved, including activities within their jurisdictions, maintain continuing dialogue, close coordination and rapport with the higher level POC and law enforcement units, coordinate the operation of all community-based anti-crime groups within the barangay, and conduct periodic assessment of the prevailing peace and order situation in the barangay and submit a report with appropriate recommendations to the higher level of POC, submit annual BPOC functionality report as prescribed in this MC, and also perform such other functions as may be assigned by the higher level of POC.
Before we proceed into the members of function about Barangay Peace and Order Council or BPOC, first, let's talk about kung ano nga ba ang BPOC. So, ang BPOC, ito sila ay isang barangay na nagtutulungan para mapanatili nila ang kapayapaan at kaayusan sa kanilang komunidad. So, ang BPOC is sila din yung mga nagmomonitor sa mga krimen. Sila yung tumutulong sa paglutas ng mga problema sa kanilang barangay. At sila din ang nakipag-coordinate sa mga pulis at sa iba pang grupo para masiguro nila ang kaligtasan ng lahat. And let's say sila yung team of people na nagtutulungan upang mapanatili ang kapayapaan at kaligtasan ng lahat ng nasa kanilang barangay. So, let's proceed about the member of the Barangay Peace and Order Council. Sino-sino nga ba mga member dito? First, we have punong barangay o barangay captain. Siya ang namumuno o chairman ng grupo. Next, the chairman of the Sangguniang Kabataan o SK. Ang nagrepresenta sa mga kabataan sa kanilang barangay. Next, member of the Lupon Taga-Pamayapa, sila yung tumutulong sa maayos na pagresolba ng mga alitan o away sa barangay. Next, Barangay Tanod. The Barangay Watchdog o mga tagapagbantay ng barangay na tumutulong sa pagpamatili ng kapayapaan. Next, Public School Teacher. To be designated by the school principal or school head teacher. Next, a representative of the interfaith group. Ito ang mga nangangalaga sa mga iba't ibang relihiyon sa barangay. Like sila yung nagrepresenta para magkaroon ng pagkakaisa. Next, at senior citizen. Next, at least 3 members of existing barangay-based anti-crime or neighborhood watch groups or NGO representative well known in his community. And a PNP officer to be designated by the Chief of Police of the corresponding city municipal. Then now, let's talk about the function of Barangay Peace and Order Committee. Pag-uusapan natin kung ano-ano ang kanilang ginawa. So according to the Executive Order number 366 of 1996, Barangay Peace and Order Committee shall have the following function and responsibility. So first is monitoring and coordinating the implementation of peace and order programs and projects at the barangay level, which means binabantayan nila at sinisiguro nilang maayos na naipapatupad ang mga proyekto tungkol sa kapayapaan. Next is to serve as information gathering mechanism. Ito yung parang mata at taenga ng barangay para makakuha ng mga impormasyon at makakatulong sa kanilang seguridad. Monitor and check the nefarious activities, criminal elements, identify barangay constituents with strong deviant behavior for referral to appreciate authorities, which is binabantayan nila yung mga gawain na illegal o kahina-hinala para maagapan agad ang mga problema at inirefer nila ito sa mga nararapat na authorities at otoridad para sa intervention. Maintain and continuing dialogue, close coordinations, and rapport with the higher levels of the peace and order councils and law enforcement units. So nakakatulong ito upang lumikha ng mga nagkakaisang diskarteng sa seguridad ng komunidad para di na ito mas lumala pa. Formulate plans and recommend such measures will improve or enhance peace and order, public safety, and their area of responsibilities. Sumubo ito ng plano at nagre-recommend ng mga gawain upang mapabuti ang kapayapaan at kaayusan. Monitor, coordinate, and supervise the operation of all community-based anti-crime movements within the barangay. Sila rin ay nagbabantay at gumagabay sa mga community-based anti-crime movements sa loob ng barangay at sinisiguro nila ng mga grupong ito ay epektibong nag-ooperate. Make periodic assessment of the prevailing peace and order situation in their respective areas of responsibility and submit report with appropriate recommendations to the higher level Peace and Order Council and perform such function which may be assigned by higher level and lastly Peace and Order Councils.